we are back. It's been a month. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of it not so great. So, um, anyway, last time we left off, we entered in Castle Ravenloft. We ended up getting invited into his domain, and the players ended up finding a chapel inside Ravenloft where they found a poor guy who essentially just got burned out. We got entertained with some music and some food, a little bit of showy lights as well. As soon as the session, or sorry, the dinner part ended, and we had a broom fall on the head. Found a hidden stairway, or sorry, found a hidden wall behind a piano, and I don't think anything else of major importance happened, did it?
That sounds right.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right. So continuing off where we left off, where you guys had found the passageway. I think the idea was that you guys, in order to get into the floor where you believe Argynvost's skull was, you needed to get down to a lower level. Vika persuaded Strahd to fetch a bottle of wine from the larder, which gets them pretty close to the area that his skull's been um, taken. And from there, that's where we left off. Lyndon, in his excitement, decided that he needed a moment to rest and lets you all know that he is just gonna go take a breather in the dining room. And oops, and unknowingly decides to sit at the head of the table.
In the chair.
In the chair. Who currently has a psychic link to Lyndon?
It'd
The
be
usuals are Quinn, Vika, and
Parrot.
Parrot.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as Lyndon sits comfortably in what appears to be Strahd's chair at the head of the table, psychic energy coalesced through him, and in an instant, purple light and energy flood his body and erupts from him. Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
And one sec here. I need to do something real quick. So those connected to Lyndon will take 16 points of psychic damage.
16, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm glad. Just be glad he said teen.
Yeah.
And with that, a small bit of energy starts dissipating from Lyndon's eyes, and his body falls limp.
Um. First of all, ow. Second, Lucy, can you take a look at Lyndon?
I
gonna
will
go
immediately try to cast a first level Cure Wounds on him.
Yep. As you see the spell transition to his body remains lifeless and cold.
Can I medicine him to see if I can figure out what the hell happened?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do
First
that.
roll of the night.
Yep.
First natural one.
Oof.
Got him.
Wow, way to call that. Yeah, you have no idea what happened to Lyndon. You just know he is completely gone at this point.
Would I know if a Revivify could help?
Can you explain further?
Can she bring him back to life? Is the question.
Oh.
Yeah.
As you start processing the thought of resurrecting Lyndon, you hear a voice. He has broken etiquette. Therefore, I have taken his soul. Pray that you do not do so again.
Well, that's not. No.
Well, god damn it, Lyndon.
I'm sorry, without his soul, I can't do it.
So he can just take our souls at any given moment.
Hands visibly trembling. We have to take this monster down. Soon.
We are just getting picked off. Our friends keep getting taken.
First Salith and Etrix, now Lyndon.
We have lost so many here already.
We have to finish this. We have to finish this before he takes any more.
Yeah. Yep. And from there, Strahd just goes, "Now, you may leave, or you may continue on the tasks that you had requested. Just do not break the etiquette rules again."
I don't think we were given the rule that not sitting in your chair was a terminal offense.
Yeah, you get no response.
I will make Lyndon look as comfortable as possible in the chair, and I will just walk back to right where we were going. With purpose.
All right.
Alright. There is no choice then. We must continue.
I'm gonna nod in agreement, and I'm gonna kind of just storm forward. My hands are gonna be clenched, and you're just gonna kind of like feel a heat radiating from me.
Alright. Well, I will take up the scouting role in the front.
I will stand behind, as I have been.
And let's go back to see what we can find down below this in the basement, looking for this wine.
All right. So your guys' tokens should be this section in the what the hell's a beacon?
Tab.
Oh, tab. Yeah. So it should take you guys right there in that one. Oops. So it should take you down into that section. Down.
Some right here.
Yeah, it should be right there. That's where it leads you off right there.
Okay.
All right. So
Alright, well, I am carefully coming down here, and I guess I'm going to peek my head around the corner, see what I see.
Okay, so as you proceed down, the long, narrow sigh of the wind breathes a semblance of life into this otherwise featureless staircase. And then down to as you guys proceed further down and get into the corridor, this 10-foot wide arch corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emanate from an open archway in the west hall.
Okay. Any chance you could promote me? There's something I'd like
Oh,
to do.
sure. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. How the hell do I... Not ping the player. What's the options? Is it permissions? There it is. Oh, no.
No, you just click, right, just left click the name and hit promote.
Oh, I was
On the
right-clicking.
top right. Yeah.
Yay.
There you go. You guys both got that.
Thank you.
Yeah, these things were too big.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so so keep track where you guys are.
Alright, so, alright, looking through the, so there's wind coming from the west.
Yeah, I mean, you feel a bit of cool air emanating from the open archway.
Alright, well, I'm going to sneak around and see if I can glance in the open archway.
Okay. Alright. So as you peer in, you see sickly yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold, damp, 10-foot wide passage running east and west. Opening off both sides of this passage are 10-foot square alcoves containing rotting cots, rags, and skeletal remains. A deathly silence fills the air.
Lucy, any chance there's any sort of ambush or anything around here?
I will go ahead and poke my head out and cast Eyes of the Grave
Yes.
and take a look at everything besides myself.
Alright, how
It says
far are you
anything
going?
isn't behind total cover, so I will walk a little bit into the room. If I have to, I'll make a perception check.
Okay. Yep. Alright. Yeah, just going to do me a perception check.
I'm going to ignite my crossbow and cover her.
17. And I'll do it for both entrances near us.
Okay. Alright, so as you peer into the room and with your eyes of the dead, you definitely tell that the skeletons have some form of magic coursing through them, as if that you've seen from other reanimated skeletons you've met in the past.
And the skeletons are alive. With the sound of music.
So they're undead.
Yes.
Then what? Do we circumnavigate them or do we
Well, I'm pretty sure we're here. We are tasked with gathering wine. I don't think there's going to be wine in whatever servant quarters that are filled with undead in here. So we could keep going, but there's a chance they come after us from behind. But we don't want to be impolite guests, right?
I was about to say, I guess there should be no reason as to why anything jumps us. Unless Strahd's servants have no manners. We have permission to be down here, and we have not intruded. As long as we knock, we should be fine.
All right. Where was our destination?
The wine cellar.
What was it?
The wine cellar, which I thought was straight in front of us.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a betting man, but I'd guess there-ish.
Do we recall where our other destination was?
I think we just said the Hall of Bones somewhere in.
Yeah, as a hall of bones.
I mean, this kind of looks bonesy, but maybe not. There's no like chandelier of bones or anything. I think that was part of the description of the Hall of Bones. Man, it's been a while.
I know. Yeah, this from what you recollect, this doesn't seem like if there was something that were to stick out, you know that a dragon's head probably isn't going to be fitting any of these areas here.
Okay.
All right, say we keep moving.
All right.
I'll stay near the front and keep my eyes up. It's for the next minute, so.
Okay. All right, I will check the door to see if there's any traps or anything.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, this isn't booby trapped or has any weird keys or anything like that.
Cool. I will confidently open the door then.
Okay. As you open the door, you see that dark stains cover the floor in this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lie scattered like toys about the room. Their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of the faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and the skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. Four enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from the mounds to a chandelier of bones that hang from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festoons with decorative skulls surround the table, resting on top, which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, and the steel-bladed double doors in the center and east walls are not. Above the eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
I think we found it.
Are you sure there's not another room full of bones in this building?
I'm gonna go with it's probably the dragon skull that is.
We have not found our destination yet. It is in a further room, I imagine. We are looking for the vine storage.
Yes, we are here looking for wine. So let us not make note of where the dragon skull is, and let us continue forward.
I'm just gonna start walking forward into the wine cellars.
All right, everyone who enters the room, roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Perception.
I can roll over a 4. Haha! 24.
Man, it has been way too long since I've tried to talk. Oh my god, I just wasted my natural 20.
Oh!
I've forgotten how to talk. Like
Between the two of us, we rolled a 39.
Tildy still lives under a rock.
Well, anyone with a 5 or over. You happen to notice as you move through the room that on the table, on the bone table, you see a book that matches the description for the Tome of Ravenloft. Sorry, the Tomastrad, I should say.
Mm.
The Tomastrad. Have we heard about that?
It was.
Yes, that was the information about the enemy. That's right.
Yep.
All right. So.
I don't see any wine bottles in here, so let us continue along into the wine cellar.
Yes.
Does Lucy see anything else?
Nothing else in this room of importance.
There's a lot of bones.
I'll go ahead and peek in this room. I'll knock first.
Okay.
Excuse me, is this the wine cellar?
Alright, so let me double check the map here. 6-6. Nope. you. All right. There's no response from when you knock the door.
Hello, and I'll peek in.
Okay. As you peek in, this 20-foot square room is filled wall to wall with clutter. A long, sagging bed sits in one side under a huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places, and bright curtains are draped haphazardly about the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles about.
Not the wine cellar. Lots of stuff. Somebody was hoarding something.
Well, it would be impolite to go searching for people's stuff, so let us grab the wine, which is the only reason we are here, and make our way to where we need to make it to.
Alright, and you guys are currently traveling down. Oops, wrong freaking map again. Alright, K62 is the hall you're going. Let me just double check. Alright, as you guys start proceeding down, you notice that this hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot ceiling, and fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. In the far distance, you see a giant shadow lurching across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposely down the corridor towards you. Let me see if I can find a model for this guy real quick. Where the heck is the... Ah, there we go.
As soon as I peep him, I'm crossbow at him.
Vika steps forward with shield out, but stops Quinn from firing. We cannot attack first. We will break the rule of hospitality.
I was going to put my crossbow out and say, "Halt! We have permission to be down here. State your purpose."
Aiming your crossbow would be impolite, yes?
Oh, I guess we don't have a mongrel. The heck is the equivalent to a mongrel right now that I can think of?
Mongrel like dog? Or
Mongrel
like
folk.
Knoll.
Knoll, yeah.
Is it a regular knoll?
Regular knoll. Regular knoll.
I'm not entirely
thing.
sure if it's a Shroud-based thing, which might be why it's not in there, but yeah, it's just a human.
I am just googling it because I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, I'll give you.
They are not. They're like patchwork looking.
Yeah, let me see if I can put it in the. Oops, nope. I guess I have to actually download the damn thing.
Mongrel folk. Okay, yeah,
They
yeah.
contain pieces from many other species. So, like, we're looking for something that looks like it's patchwork together from a bunch of different things, like elves and humans and gnolls and minotaur and lizard folk and satyrs.
Right, and that's why I was like, I don't know what token to really use for that, because it's just like,
Just use a box turtle.
right. Let me use a
When in
Tarosk.
doubt.
Alright, I will guess I'll just grab a random, Knoll, I guess. Yeah, Deep Gnome's close enough, I guess.
Severf Neblin.
Yep, custom, oh no, cancel, I want to, name. Cyrus. Bellevue. Alright, we'll just chuck them over here on that side. Oops. Alright. Alright, so let me go and describe him to you. So as he approaches closer to you, you see the left side of his face is covered with lizard scales, and he has the ears of a panther. His left foot looks like a duck's web foot, and his arms have patches of black dog fur. The light illuminating from him comes from a lantern on the floor behind Cyrus. If the character, I don't know, I guess. All right, yeah, he just introduces himself. Welcome to the larder. Is there anything I can help you with? I am a servant of Strahd and custodian of the castle.
Well, sorry, you gave me a bit of a heart attack there. We are guests of the Lord. And he had tasked us down here to find a bottle of wine for him.
Oh, indeed. Well, follow me. It's just straight down to the end of the hallway here. And he beckons you forth, going this direction. You just hear him kind of giggling as you guys walk past him.
Sorry, what seems to be so funny?
Oh, nothing. It's just been a while since we've had guests down here. Sorry, I was telling a poor joke to myself, but anyway, here's the wine. As you guys approach, you see an arch frames of stone from a low, wet ceiling over this wine cellar. Great casts line the walls, their bands rusting, and their contents have long since spilled onto the floor. A few hungry rats make their home here, but upon your sudden arrival, they retreat to the shadows.
Also, insight check in.
Sure.
Not expecting much because rolls have been crap. Ah, yeah, 3.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure what to make of this guy. Not sure if he's a poor damn soul or something nefarious.
I just assume everybody's something nefarious. Vika, were you not? You were the one who was tasked with the wine, right?
I believe, if I
That
remember
was
right,
a long time
Vika
ago,
was-
and I think maybe, possibly.
I don't think you were tasked with it. I think you were inquiring about which one. Like you wanted to come look through the different alcohols or the different wines because you were interested in his wine selection. And he said specifically, don't grab the expensive ones.
The protection would be lost if we took a wine or spirit that is worth too much.
All right, we looking for the cheap shit.
Not cheap, but moderate.
Alright, so what's the plan here?
Look for a moderately priced wine.
Okay.
Cost effective.
I don't know anything about this, so I'm going to kind of just stand back where I could still keep an eye on him because I'm very unsure.
Alright.
My head will be on a swivel.
Vika, go ahead and make me a perception check as you're inspecting stuff down here.
Ooh, 9.
Okay, yeah, you just see that they're pretty aged and look like they've been neglected, and outside of that, you're not entirely sure what to make of it.
Your, what would you recommend after among these wines?
Well, I think if you're looking for just the run-of-the-mill but not too cheap, the Red Dragon Crush is typically most people prefer, including the Master. He usually leaves the champagne for the more special occasions, I guess you can say. Definitely not the grape. That's usually what you would take and drink in your off time. Maybe something that you give to people that you don't really care for.
Right. That will work fine then.
All right. All right. So you do identify that one does say Red Dragon Crush on it. And you see one that isn't broken completely down and looks like it's intact.
Alright. Then we will need to. It's the rolling casks. Then we will need to find some sort of bottle or something.
Cyrus fishes out a small empty glass bottle. He's like, "Oh, something like this, perhaps."
That would be perfect.
Thank you very much for your help. Tell me, how do you like living here? Is your employer very nice?
Oh, many people would just, you know, call me a monster and kill me, and Lord Strahd is very nice in the fact that he gives me a place to sleep and work to keep me, I guess, for a lack of a better word, fulfilled at least.
Well, at least there's that.
All right, so. Alright, so Vika's gonna go and try to extract some wine from one of the.
Before I go, I'm. God damn, I am missing the ability to speak in brain. I'm going to stop by Quinn and in a very, very quiet whisper. How do we want to do this? Do you want to go and get ready to grab the stuff while I am doing this and then we make break for it? Or.
I have a plan.
Alright, just, pull me in, yes? When you get the chance? Alright. I guess I am going and getting Vine.
Okay.
I'm going to surreptitiously just kind of like while she's doing that, wander over towards Lucy and say, "So you haven't seen anything else that's sticks out to you while we've been down here?"
Does he look undead?
No.
No, just the skeletons. So far.
Okay, I'm going to. the key word is going to be lightning. You hear me say that? I want you to grab what we need and make a break for it. Get the others with you.
Why do I have a feeling that things are going to go tits up?
Because they always do, but we gotta get what we came here for. Clue Vika and the others in when you have a chance. Lightning.
Gotcha.
So, Cyrus, it's... So, Strahd has put you up. How long have you been working for him as a custodian?
Oh, I would say that. Oh, give or take 2 decades, give or take maybe 5 years, somewhere around there.
It's a pretty long time.
Are you sure you're not tired? There are rooms prepared for you. I'm not entirely sure how long you've been traveling, but the master would be more than willing to put you up for the evening if you'd so like.
Um, we may take him up on that offer. We would like to take care of this task before we do that. Where would the rooms that are set up for us perhaps be located?
Oh, we can just take an. It's over in one of the towers. It'll be fine though. Yeah, where the hell is this one?
While he's talking to him, I will try and just like mosey around the group, go inspect what Vika's doing. As I'm doing this, I'll just whisper in everyone's ear.
All right. Go ahead and do me a stealth roll on that, and see if you can quietly inform the group without drawing too much attention.
This will be famous.
Do I get advantage since he's distracted?
Guidance yourself? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll allow it
okay.
since he is being distracted.
Yeah, I am intention. That is my goal. My goal is to be distracting him.
Awesome, that'll make it a flat roll, and I've guidanced myself, so I get a d4. That's a 12.
12. Okay, let me see his stats real quick. Okay, that works. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're able to spread the word around without drawing too much attention to yourself to.
Just clank. Clank, clank, clank. Clank, clank. Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah, Cyrus tells you that it's actually uh, up the staircase just to the south of your location.
All right. Well, we might, like I said, we might take him up on that. But we just want to see how we feel after we accomplish our tasks that are here. Where is it that you stay? What caused you to be randomly wandering through these halls as we were down here?
Oh, my room is on this floor, and it's where I sort through. How can we put it? How can I put this? We have a lot of people who tend to wander in where they're not wanted, and I'm in charge of cleaning up and salvaging stuff that the master does not want.
I see. So I bet you've come across quite quite a few knickknacks and sorts of things that have been interesting over the years, eh?
Well, unfortunately, by the time the master deals with the unwanted guests, there's nothing much more than scraps for the most part. I'm thinking there's something one of the adventurers had mentioned that there might be a business dealing in scrap or junk metals. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it sounded good, so I've just been saving up the scraps.
Fairly lucrative.
He nods and says, "Oh."
All right. Pico, you still pouring that wine?
I think we are good.
Did you actually open up a cask, Vika?
Oh, I assumed I would need to be pouring the wine that I was doing.
Okay, so as soon as you crack open the cast, who is anyone right next to you when you're doing this?
I would have ended with Vika.
So if I had started with because I had planned on starting it as soon as I approached it, so that would have been before Lucy was there.
Okay, so just you by yourself. Out of the one that you're in right now, as you turn the knob to pour out, yellow mold pops up at you. So I need you to roll me a con saving throw.
Fantastic. Is this poison?
It is poison.
I have advantage. I rolled really well anyway, but just in case, 24.
Yeah, even though it has a very suffocating presence, you're fine. You do notice that the smell is pretty atrocious and it assaults your sense, but Outside of that, you're not poisoned.
Oh, that is awful.
You see Cyrus walks up and pulls out a paintbrush and some black paint and looks at it like, ugh, another one spoiled, I guess.
Spoiling wine down here. Wow.
Not many take up the master's offer, and these casts have been here longer than I've been, and probably before the last custodian, so it's hard to say when these things go bad. We are not allowed to partake in any of the vintages here.
Okay, well, are there any others that you might recommend that might not shoot poison out of them?
He thumbs through and he kind of points you to, well, this one seemed like it had something in it at least a month ago, but can't say if that's spoiled yet or not.
Alright, let's give that one a try.
This is very unpleasant and borderline an affront to one's guest. This is awful. Oh, oh.
With my experience in alchemy and dealing with chemicals with my mutagens and all that, would I be able to like gain any insight into whether or not I can tell if it's like gone?
Yeah, you can just give me a general investigation roll. Are you just trying to see if the mold's gone, essentially?
I'm trying to see if the wine is going to shoot poison out at us.
Yeah, that's just.
I got a 24.
Yeah, you can tell that out of this one, compared to the other cast next to it, this one has no signs of molding, and in fact, it looks like that there's some residue from when wine was last poured in there that show that there was actual wine out of the last bit. So it shows that it's properly sealed as well.
Alright, this one's probably fun.
Alright. I will pour wine.
Alright,
and hopes that I don't get face full of poison spores again.
Yeah, this time dark red liquid flows out of it and actually has a pleasant, pungent smell to it, and you're able to fill your bottle pretty easily and quickly.
Alright. Cork the bottle.
Alright, we should probably head back the way we came. Thank you so much for your hospitality, Mr. Cyrus. The pleasure's been ours, I'm sure.
He nods and giggles a bit. It's like, let me accompany you so that way when you're done I can show you to your rooms, if you so choose to stay.
It's very kind of you to offer. You said that your room was on this floor. Is it in this hallway by any chance?
Yes.
We should probably be moseying.
He just he strains himself up a little bit and starts moving in front of you with the lantern. He's like, yes, back to the dining room, or where were you heading actually? The lounge?
We were just heading back the way that we came through the through the dining room with the with Strahd's table and what have you, with the harpsichord.
Ah, yes. Oh, I see. And he kind of just starts leading. He moves very slowly with his lantern in front, just lighting the way.
I'm trying to usher everyone else in front of him.
It is really generous of you to lead us back up, but it's not necessary. We know way and we do not wish to take you away from your important works down here.
Is this your room over here? Or is this the way back up to the castle? And I'm going to start, like, trying to open the door this way. I'm pretty sure this is where we came from.
Oh.
No, thanks. This door was the next one.
Yeah, where the red arrow was, that was not his room. He says it's the one next to it.
No, but I'm trying to open this door.
Oh, you're trying to open that one?
Yes, I'm telling him. I thought it was this way, or is this?
Okay.
And I'm just like making an ass of myself.
Okay, while this is going on, do I see him visibly distracted with Quinn?
Yeah.
Question then, where was the tome in this room? Did you say it was like? Oh, I'm terrible with this. Is like on this table that I'm kind of standing next to?
Yeah, it's on the. So technically, there should have been a large skeletal table in the middle of the room. So like somewhere right in here should have been a large skeletal table. So the book was just laying on that.
Okay, well wherever that's at, I want to kind of like back up like while I watch this go on and sneakily try to grab the book and stash it in my cloak.
Yeah, just give me a sleight of hand roll.
How does 21 sound?
Sounds pretty damn good. I don't think I can even roll that high. Let me just try that. With disadvantage. I believe he only had a +1, right? Oh, he had +1. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, he wasn't able to see you grab the tome.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that this was the way. Deepest apologies.
No, but did you open the door in there, or did you just?
Yeah, I opened the door.
Oh, okay. Give me one sec here because I believe that actually does something real quick. Okay. Yeah. A horrible odor of decay fills the steaming hot room. A huge pot bubbles over from a blazing fire pit in the center room. Its green, muddy contents churning. The far wall is. The far wall is lined with pegs hanging from which are numerous large cooking implements, some of which could easily double as torture.
All right. No creatures.
Oh,
Just.
how quickly were you taking a look? Was it a quick peek, or were you actually taking a good look in there?
Oh no, I'm just taking a quick peek and kind of like trying to gauge his reaction to my just opening the door.
Oh, he kind of goes, "Oh, my apologies, one sec," and he just kind of pulls out a club, runs in there, and you just, if you're not paying too much attention, you hear a thudding of something being smashed into the pot.
So he opens the door, goes inside, and like closes it, and I'm hearing like thudding inside.
Well, he barges in there. I wasn't too sure how much you're paying attention to him as he's doing that. He kind of just goes, "One sec," and he just kind of waltzes in there, pulls out a club, and you hear him start bashing something in the pot.
If he's there,
While-
then I'm
while
gone.
this is going on,
I'm
like while he
gone.
was distracting him, like in front of the door,
Mhm.
Vika and Tilda were going to go over and start dragging down the skull.
All right. I need both of you to make a athletics check. That thing's freaking heavy.
Well, Vika rolled a natural 1.
19.
19. I wasn't sure how much you were paying attention.
No, I was. I'm just shoving food in my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that skull weighs 250 pounds, so.
That's nothing for
We can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just large and bulky. That's all it is. So it's just a little like, oh yeah, make sure it's like moving a couch. It's just not a pleasant experience because it's just the weird shape that you have to move it through. So.
Well, Tilda
Okay.
has it then.
Next, the door that I'm in front of. Is there a locking mechanism like connected to the door?
No.
Okay. Here's what we do: tie a rope to that knob, then tie a rope to another doorknob.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to rudimentarily, I guess. Like I'm trying to like
There's a rope.
the door, like get the door like closed so that way
Grab
you can't
one of
open
the
it.
bone chairs from in here and shove it under the door handle.
Well,
Does
you
it
could
open
also
out or in?
tie it to the other doorknob across the hall.
Yeah, that's what that was my original suggestion. Does the door open in or out?
It opens in.
Okay, so yeah, doorknob to doorknob, tie a rope.
All right, I'm doing it.
All right. Need a sleight of hand.
Okay.
And as soon as
I am not
Vika saw him
proficient, but
go
I
in
am
there,
dexterous and got a natural 20.
yeah.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. You're able just to kind of lasso the other door in and get the nod in perfectly, without too much time, as he's beating whatever is in that pot back down into there.
All right, lightning, let's fucking go.
All right, run quickly.
Hold up. Do I see you guys getting this down? Like,
We are not stealthy people.
Clank, 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 clank.
I'm trying to find this. I cannot remember where my genie bottle is, but I'm trying to take the genie bottle or the skull into my genie bottle.
Oh, shit! Yes! Good man.
The whole time I have this thing, I'm making so many dad groans.
Are you kidding? You're a Goliath. You should be juggling things like that.
No. We haven't done
yes.
heavy lifting in a while, though, so.
True, true.
Sorry, I'm reading stuff. I'm trying to hurry.
As an action, you can magically vanish and enter your vessel, which remains in the space you left. The interior of the vessel is an extra-dimensional space in the shape of. It says that if you, when you exit, it appears any objects left in the vessel remain there until carried out. It doesn't say anything about like.
So we drag it over to Parrot, dump it on top of him, and he enters.
He's not on top of me. I cannot get out from underneath that. Yes, I am shooping into my ring with that.
Oh, okay, yeah. This solves that problem. Okay.
Oh shit, that is fucking brilliant right there. Alright.
And we're walking.
We're walking at -1 Parrot?
The parrot can pop in, drop the thing off, and then leave.
Yeah, I can leave it in there the whole time. I don't have to worry about it.
And here I
Then
thought
we don't need to tie him up in there, do we?
Well,
no, we just like we're leaving. Like
Alright, so
we are getting out of here.
we are off to go and return to our dinner, yes? Yes?
Fucking go. Just go. Let's go. Out.
Walk quickly.
Out.
Quickly.
Alright, we are walking out.
alright, so as soon as you guys get past that doorway, the skeletons pop out.
I cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Yes.
Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet. So the second I get a good portion within 30 feet of me, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are turned away for 1 minute. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use a dodge action.
Okay, and what was the save on that 15?
My save, it is my spell save, which is, 15.
So one, two, three. Three make the save, and the others run away in fear.
When I do also have Destroy Undead, when an undead fails its saving throw against my turn undead, it is instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold of my level.
Which is 1/2. Wait, no, are we level 8? It's 1.
Yeah.
Yep. And these are all challenges of 1/4. So yeah, so 7 of them just go poof.
Yeah, so the 3 saved are okay. The other ones just die.
Yeah.
Can we see which ones these are?
Yeah, I will throw some out there. Search. We need some scaly boys. Oh, there we go. And we need to clone. And we need to clone. Alright, and I'm just going to roll a random d10 to determine where they're all going to go. So. Oh, I'm gonna have to re-roll one of those because I didn't think I was gonna freaking roll. So 4, 5, and 3 are the locations of said skeletons. So 1 through 5 is up top, and 6 through 10 is at the bottom. Or something like that, yeah.
Oh god, I scaled down the wrong thing.
She's scaling down the map.
No!
There we go.
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
He fixed what I broke.
Okay, yeah, so those skeletons are the only ones that are out and about. The ones that didn't get turned into dust, thanks to Lucy.
Alright,
We're
I'll
still
take-
like,
mhm.
I was gonna say, we're still like straight dart forward, right? We're not like
Yeah.
stopping.
I'm not a fan of stopping.
I will
So-
take lead, and Tilda, will you cover the rear?
I'll stay in the back.
This is what I cover best.
Alright. Vika charges up the stairs.
Let's not charge. Let's try to walk and be like somewhat subtle about this.
I think subtlety went away when someone turned most of the skeletons down here into dust.
Well,
met a
God
couple of-
invited a holy person into his thing, and then I was assaulted by undead. I constantly have an aura of holiness around me, so therefore he should have known better.
And also, we're actually not 100% sure he even can see down here.
I don't know. He seems to see everything. I just assume he sees.
He
I just
does.
Well,
assume
you
he
can
sees
assume,
everything.
but we don't know for sure. We know he sees upstairs, but he hasn't said anything down here.
That seems like assuming a lot.
It's not
All right,
factual
well,
either way.
Let's just keep going.
The
Alright,
skeletons did not attack us originally.
so as you guys approach the stairways, whoever's on point, go ahead and roll me a perception throw.
Yep. Ooh. 14.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. As you get close to the first step on that stairway, you notice that a very viscous yellow liquid is running down the stairway.
Viscous yellow liquid running down the stairway.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, that does not look great. A moment, please. Wow, I do not have a lot of stuff sitting in my inventory. I'm carrying at least part of the group loot. Do we have anything I can just, like, chuck at it? We apparently have an extra mess kit, so I take out the fork and throw it at the stuff.
Yeah, you just kind of see that fork just kind of cascade as if it was just kind of flowing through it. You basically can determine that what's ever going on with the stairway, it's super slick now.
Fantastic. Alright, this is going to be a slight problem. It looks like somebody spilled, all the oil on the stairs.
All right, let's be careful coming up.
Yes. Uh, watch your hooves.
Fantastic.
Vika is going to very, very carefully try to, proceed through the oil.
Also, remember you have a D4 plus to any ability checks
That's right, I do.
because of my
Okay.
talisman.
Yes. Alright, so I start making my way up through the oil.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check to make sure that you can keep your stride going without slipping. This stuff is super slick.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to truck along. You get your feet positioned correctly so that way you can go.
Alright, when I get through part of the oil, I'm going to turn around and throw end of rope down to the bottom. And then I can secure it when I get to the top. Hold on to the rope, that way if you fall, it will help, yes. Keep your balance.
All right. I'm going to try and deftly avoid any of the grease that's on the stairs.
Oh, it's slattered across the entire thing.
I think he's just trying to be all acrobatic about it.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to
gotcha.
gently and gingerly go up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone going up the stairs just needs to make me a acrobatics check to make sure that you're able to proceed up the stairs without falling.
Does
Admiral
the
will
rope
follow
with
assist
me.
in any way?
What are you anchoring the rope to? To the wall or?
I'm gonna secure it up at the top of the stairs, so that people can hold on to it in case they slip or what have you.
Let me double check here, but I believe let me double check to see how long this. It's up to 40 feet from bottom to the top.
And it
So-
covers the entire staircase?
Yep.
Oof, never mind then, I guess.
I thought rope was 50 foot.
Oh, it might be.
Should
Let me
be.
look.
Yeah, but by the time that Vika gets up there, how long are you guys gonna wait for Vika to get up there when their skeleton's tailing you?
Oh, I
That's
thought
true.
I hung up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. As far as I know, the rope is secured to Vika, and that's good enough for me.
Fair point.
Thing.
Yeah, it's your guys' call at this point. I mean, you guys could.
Well, I rolled an 11, so tell me what that means.
I need so Vika, you're hanging on to this rope with everyone kind of attached to you, then, or?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
If I feel a tug, I'm just going to say, can I like hold a bonus action? I guess to if I feel like a hard yank, I will Giant's Bite.
Yeah, it is fine by me. You are able to go ahead and make me a strength saving throw just to make sure that you can, just make another athletics check because you're gonna have to stabilize yourself and hold on to it in case someone falls.
Okay, so if, like I said, if I feel a tug, I will Giant's Might, which will give me an advantage on it.
Yep. So yep, go ahead and do that. Quinn failed, so
Okay, and here we go. 15, and you know what? I'm gonna add the D4 to it.
Okay, you got one more of those left.
Yep. That makes it a 16.
yeah, you're fine. You're able to, keep everyone attached to you as you make the ascent up. So that covers you for 10 feet. So I need everyone to roll again. We're gonna do this 3 more times, or 2 more times until Vika can get up to the top.
So I have to roll again.
Yep, everyone needs to roll another acrobatics check as you guys are narrowly moving your way up the slick staircase.
Can I not roll in the double digits? Like,
My
Does
next
my-
one is a 22.
Does my dirty 20 get me up a little farther than usual?
No, it just makes the check. Okay, Vika needs you to go ahead and roll me another athletics.
That was my second. I had a 22.
For when no, so this is the second time we had people that didn't quite make it. So.
Yeah, I had a 16, then a 22.
Oh, then yeah, you're good. Yeah, this one was a little bit worse, but you're able to anchor yourself down well enough to keep everyone from sliding down.
If I fail a throw, would you let me know?
Yeah, you were fine this summer. All right, one more time.
it is almost double digits.
I'm
Natural
assuming it's 9
20.
as a fail.
Yeah, that
26.
All right, I'm gonna use my lucky to roll again.
Lucky.
I feel like at this point everyone is just coated in
Never
grease,
mind.
and Vika is just
Kind of
literally
is.
dragging them up behind her. Like, everyone is just plastered in grease, and they are sliding up the stairs.
I got a natural 20, and then the first one was a dirty 20, and then I got an 11. So I only have, like, grease up to my knees.
Okay, okay.
All right, so yeah, Vika's strength is keeping you guys going. So one more time.
It was a 26 for the third one.
Okay.
I've already rolled 3 times.
Yeah, we did roll
Oh,
3
okay.
times.
All right, so yeah, Vika, you just got to make that last roll then.
It was a 36, or 36, 26.
36.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 26.
All right, so as soon as Vika gets to the top stair, the oil dissipates from the stairway, and the stairway becomes perfectly dry again. So you guys make it back up to that hidden stairwell to the floor above you.
And Vika is giant. Alright, that was more challenging than I was expecting.
It wasn't too bad.
Vika just looks at Quinn, who is plastered head to toe in grease.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep walking.
Alright.
All right, yeah, you guys make it back up to the stairway to the castle main floor, and you know, as you guys move back in, you see Lyndon comfortably in the chair that you left him in.
Alright, while we walk by, I assume we are leaving, yes? We have overstayed our welcome. Vika, as giant, will pause and pick up Lyndon in her arms. Tiny little Lyndon.
Continuing on then.
All right, so you guys continue on, and then as you guys get into the main hallway, you hear a booming voice. Leaving so soon? I thought you would stay the evening.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
We have business to take care of. We have friends that we must say farewells to.
Oh, but make sure you empty your pockets of anything that you didn't come in with. I'd rather not have you leave as thieves.
Vika places down the bottle of wine.
Where are we at when all this is happening?
In the main hallway.
Are we making our way
Okay.
down to the exit?
Down south.
Give me one sec here, because I need to...
Making my way. Sorry, I regret it.
I don't.
I don't.
Alright, so as you guys make your way towards the main hallway, go ahead and all of you roll me a perception.
22.
15.
16.
23.
So as soon as you guys get to the front door, you feel a very familiar but eerie chill behind you as Strahd appears right behind you guys.
Okay, well, I will have grabbed the bottle of wine that Vika put down. And we'll continue to usher everyone out the door.
Alright, well, as you do that, you just see a giant fireball coming out from his hand. He's like, I did not think you were thieves trying to steal from me, and he just hurls it your way. Let me just double check, because I'm pretty sure he's casting is not super fun to deal with either.
If he's casting a fireball, I'm retaliating fireball while moving.
We haven't taken anything that doesn't belong to us.
We have not taken anything that belongs to you.
Oh, but you have my trophy.
I'm
And
looking around
definitely
like
nothing
I have
else.
no idea what's going on, what he's talking about.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna hurl a fireball at you if you keep denying that you haven't stole something from him, so.
Well, it sounds like he was throwing the fireball anyway, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I figured.
Well, he was gonna give you a chance to drop the skull, but.
I
Technically,
think
if
we
you
are
really want to
even
know,
with you having stolen our friend's soul.
He broke etiquette. You know better, Vika.
We're walking.
Sitting at the chair is not breaking etiquette.
We're going. Let's go.
yep.
Yeah.
As he, I do counter with the fireball though to try and like explode the fireball at his fireball.
Yeah, it doesn't work, sadly. Alright.
That's not how that works.
Alright, yeah, so
I
if you
still
guys.
would.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw a fireball back at him, I don't mind, but yeah, his fireball. Let's see here. So, dex saving throw. Yeah, so all of you guys need to make a dex saving throw at this point.
Okay.
And
12. I have a +9. I can make group perception rolls whenever I need to, but when something important happens, nah.
15.
so looks like only Parrot and Matilda make it. So base damage that I roll was 31, so it's 31 points of fire damage. And then for those who make the save, you can take half. And then, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So,
Vico leans down to shield Lyndon's body from the fireball.
And on my way out the door, I smashed the bottle of wine.
She like pulls out like the dragon wings and like wraps them around his body.
oh. Yeah, and with that, you guys get a little singed on the way out, and you know, you hear the other fireball go in the other direction as it hits him, and as you guys walk out, you see kind of coming out of a illuminated tunnel, slowly walking after you see Strahd with a grin as if he's just been like a man who has just been amused for the first time in a while.
Alright, I will use my blood curse of binding on him, which will make him stop. He has to make a strength saving throw DC 14.
Oh god, what is even his strength? Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, he makes it.
Also, that was 40 points for the fireball, just for whatever shit and giggles.
Hang on a second. A point was just made to me. About an ability that I forget that I have. Brand of castigation. Oh, there's no description of that on my character sheet. Why would there be? Give me one second.
Yeah, I was looking for it too. That's weird.
Alright, Brand of Castigation. Damage a creature with a weapon for which you have an active Crimson Right, which I have. You can channel Hemocraft magic and sear an arcane brand to the creature, no action required. You always know the direction of the branded creature as long as you're on the same plane. Furthermore, each time they deal damage to me and they're within 5 feet, then they take psychic damage equal to my Hemocraft modifier.
So are you gonna?
So on our
shoot
way
him?
out,
Okay.
then if he's just standing there walking behind us and he's like shrugs my thing off, then I'm gonna shoot him once.
Okay.
As everyone's leaving. Nothing fancy. Just shooting him once with my crossbow. Fucking natural 2.
God damn.
14 misses.
Yep.
I'm sure. Alright, second attack then. Natural 20.
There we
Jesus.
go.
Let me just double check on something for him, just to see. Oh, no. Oh, guys. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that attack just lands on him.
Alright, that'll be 14 points of, and I've waited a long time to say that, magical piercing damage. As well as 3 points of fire. So, 17 points. And I'm going to brand him. Brand lasts until you dismiss it, until you use this feature to apply a brand to another creature. Can be dispelled with Dispel Magic. It's treated as a spell at the level equal to half my Blood Hunter level, which is 7, so it counts as a 3rd level spell. So he could dispel it, but until then, I know where he is.
Okay.
And it would take him knowing that it is dispellable.
Well, it's a brand, so he has an arcane brand, like, on him. It is seared, that is the word they use.
And I'm still walking.
And we're going. And we're out.
walking.
And we're out.
Yep. Yeah, he kind of just sits there and just grins at the fact that he's, he pulls out the crossbow bolts with pretty much ease and just starts, you hear a dark brooding laugh as you guys exit. And he's like, yes, finally. Alright, yeah, you guys got out of the castle.
Cool. Well, we will make a retreat back to Argenvol's Tolt.
Yes, very, very quickly. Oh, quickly. I am so out of practice with his voice.
Alright.
I'm fairly sure Argenvol's Tolt is not the castle next door, so...
Yeah, it'll take you
Yeah.
a couple days to get there, but thankfully, thanks to one of our viewers, you guys actually get a small boon where there's actually sunlight for at least a day.
Neat.
Hey.
Yep.
Alright, maybe we should go and grab Strahd and drag him outside. Problem solved.
It'd be better if we had a sword that could just bring sunlight to him.
Yes, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, so at least for one of the days you guys are out traveling, for the small area that you're in, there's a bit of sunlight that kind of just opens up and illuminates your way as you're making your way through Barovia, and it seems to drive away at most of the danger as you guys make it to Argenvol's Holt.
Excellent. Alright, so, return Skull. Read book, gather allies, kill Strahd.
So,
Sounds like a fucking plan.
yep. As you guys make it back to Argenvol's Holt, you notice that that Vika, you notice more apparently because you have a bond with Argenvol's Holt. You feel a little bit more at ease this time around than you did the first time. And you notice that the revenants that you guys had fought are actually standing guard in kind of like a parade salute as you guys come to the front of the mansion.
Alright. So we're gonna make our way down to the, is it the lighthouse, isn't it, at the top of the thing?
Yeah, the beacon.
Yes.
The beacon, yeah.
It was in Beacon, or I thought we had to put Skull in his
Oh, sorry.
resting
Yeah, in
place.
his mausoleum. Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in the mausoleum.
So as you guys make it way through, you see more of the revenants, and you actually see other spectral figures kind of giving a proper salute as if the spirits of the once proud Silver Guard had been there before Strahd assault. As soon as the skull is placed in the mausoleum, the dragon spirit transforms into a brilliant light that fills the room and flashes across the valley like a beacon of a lighthouse. Let me see if there's anything else. Alright. The beacon's light can be felt by creatures that are blind. This allows good characters to experience glimmers of hope and joy, while evil characters find the light disconcerting. So, here's some boons. 1. As long as the beacon shines, characters and other creatures that oppose Strahd gain a +1 to their AC and saving throws for as long as they remain in Barovia. So that's one thing. And then as you guys place the skull in there, the Revenants, Vladimir and the other Revenants that haunt Barovia now see the light as a reminder of all they once stood good and noble about the knightly order in which they belong. They let go of their hatred and their corporeal bodies, leaving their corpses behind as the spirits find long rest. Henceforth, any random encounters with the Revenant should be treated as no encounter.
Hey.
So, there's that. And you just hear Vladimir tell you, "Go back to the throne I sat in. Your prize awaits."
Alright, let's go back to the throne that Vladimir was in.
Yeah, so as you guys get up there, you now see the holy symbol of Ravenloft there.
Ooh. Speaking of, Lucy, when we were in the chapel in the castle, we found this icon, this statue, which I think would be good, probably good for you to have. But let's see what this holy symbol does.
Yeah, so technically this is the item's name. It's the holy symbol of Ravenkind. So basically, long story short, you can use it to use Hold Vampire, so as an action you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Actually, let me just bring this on stream real quick. Vampire and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a target is paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turns to end the effect itself. Turn Undead. If you have the Turn Undead or Turn Unholy feature, you can spend 3 charges. When you present the holy symbol using that feature, when you do, Undead have disadvantage on their saving throw against the effect. And finally, Sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for additional 30 feet. This light is sunlight and lasts 10 minutes or until you end the effect. No action required. No, it requires a cleric paladin of good alignment. Control Bane. So there you go. That's what you guys got for that.
I think maybe I should take the holy symbol.
I feel like
Yeah.
you should probably take both of them.
Well, I need somebody. The icon requires a creature of good alignment, so it doesn't matter who. Actually, It's probably better to be a not cleric because it can heal.
Is anyone else good besides... Originally Vika was supposed to be neutral, but I feel like I've been ending up playing her good.
I feel like Vika's good.
Is anyone else?
I'm gonna go with I'm not.
I am probably not.
Tilda?
I think I am.
So,
I feel like
Lucy, Tilda, one of the girls, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, the holy symbol should go to Lucy.
The icon does buff one's Turn Undead. It increases the DC by 2. So there is some positive to it being used.
What do we think?
Well,
Fuck it, why not? I think we've already used the Turn Undead to great effect.
once.
Yeah,
But
but it
hey.
really worked for us.
Yeah, it did help quite a bit. And that bonus 2 to the DC might have turned the rest.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just take it. That'd be good.
We
The
are
biggest
not
thing about
here
it
to
is
give
that
you the items. Just calm down and take it. Enjoy it.
the biggest thing about it is that anyone who's within 30 feet of you is under the effect of protection from evil and good against fiends and undead. So that means that
All of us get protection from good and evil, or from evil and good at all times, as long as we are within 30 feet of you.
which means that Strahd can't charm us.
Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah. What's the name of it? Sorry. So I can
Icon of Ravenloft.
I'm also, like, if we're taking a break, I'm going to sit through and start thumbing through the tome.
Okay.
Yeah, the tome is also important.
Yes.
Oh, and it's been several days, right?
Yeah, it takes a bit.
All right. Well, I'm long resting then.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, let me double check to see if what's going on with the Tome of Ravenloft real quick. It's been a minute since I looked up that one. All right. Placement of treasures, the Tomastrad. So yeah, the Tomastrad is what you guys got. Alright, so the Tomastrad is an ancient work penned by Strahd. It details a tragic tale of how he came to his fallen state. The book is bound in a thick leather cover with steel hinges and fastenings. The pages are out of parchment and very brittle. Most of the book is written in a curious shorthand that only Strahd employs. Stains and age have made most of the work illegible, but several paragraphs remain intact. If characters acquire the Tome of Strahd and you want to read these paragraphs, show them from the Tome of Strahd in Appendix F. Alright. Oh, and by the way, I guess he knows that you guys took it, so he is now going to mess with that person particularly. But, good lord. Yeah, that's... Yeah, maybe I'll just link you guys the actual link for that, because that is even a lot to copy and paste in there. But, long story short, it basically details his life from when he was human, how he became a vampire, why he's hunted Titania, his brother's death. It's actually a pretty interesting read. Yeah, his brother Sergei's detailed in there. Yeah, gives you a background into Strahd's Strahd's backstory. All right, so you guys were able to. So yeah, Argynvost is just now this beacon in a dark town, and you guys now have some bonuses. So where to next? To Vallaki to meet up with people, or how are you going to?
We're going to go to the Wizard of the Wines and talk to the Ravens.
The Ravens. Okay. All right. So yeah, and you guys feel a little bit more at ease because of what you guys just did at Argynvost, and it seems like the area doesn't seem as dangerous since now there's some measure of light in this darkened land. Let me double check on.
And everyone gave themselves a +1 to AC and a +1 to all saving throws. You can add it on your character sheet.
Can you add the saving throw thing?
Yep.
How do you
You
add
have to-
+1 to your AC?
What was that?
How do you add +1 to your AC?
To your AC,
You click
Just-
on your armor class on your thing.
and then
And then go
miscellaneous
customize.
bonus.
Yeah.
And then for the saving throw, click on the letters and not the numbers. So click on STR for strength and
Okay.
customize.
I see.
And then just add a 1 to your miscellaneous bonus.
I was looking for a way to do all of them, and I guess
To be fair, I did look up magic, custom magic items on the homebrew thing, and there is an item that you could just add to your homebrew. But
it could add like a ring of protection. Basically, is what it gave us.
yeah, but I didn't feel like doing all that
Yeah,
because sometimes those things are
It's fine.
broken and whatever.
it's fine.
Since it was all stuff that can just be added straight from the sheet, I figured why not.
Right.
All right, cool. My sheet's updated with my cool new shiz, and being a level 8 character is also a thing that I am. Cough.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pretty much if you guys want to start doing that now, so you don't forget, you guys will max out to level 10 after this session, since you guys finished the last 2 landmarks.
Oh, we'll go up to level 10? Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you got the holy symbol and you restored Argynvald's Holt's helm. So, yeah, we'll get you guys to full level 10. And now you're capped.
Alright.
So,
Level
So,
10.
yeah,
I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how the hell they're planning on dealing with that. The one problem I have is that I don't see stats for your ally, as far as I can tell. So it might have to.
You don't see stats for the Ravens. Who was it who said they were going to help? The Ravens?
Yeah, Davian Mardikov and well, I got stats for Octavio. He's got stats, but yeah, Davian doesn't actually have stats. They just have him listed as a were
Also,
raven.
didn't the didn't what's his face say that he was going to help Ismark?
Oh yeah, Ismark and Esmeralda said that they would help along with
Yeah.
freaking what's her toes.
I also have divine intervention now. That's great.
Just know that.
Can you just divine intervention and say, "Can you kill Strahd, please?"
Yeah, just to let you know that doesn't work in that sense. You can't just Deus Ex Machina Strahd out of there.
Oh no,
You
I
just go
wouldn't
hide in the
think
woods
of that.
and wait for however many days it takes for you to succeed. Oh, Vika grows taller, 3d4 inches. That's fun.
Oh.
Because that's what Vika needs, is to be larger. Indomitable is good though.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll leave your NPCs. Okay, so right now you guys are at the Wizard of the Wines. Who are you taking into the castle with you? Because right now you have the old Were Raven, you have Octavio and his apprentice Esmeralda, you have Ismark and his sister who are willing to go. But I don't know.
I mean, I figured this is the final showdown. I figured we would try to gather everyone.
Gather everyone? Okay. So,
Is there a reason not to?
Which makes it easy for the DM.
Yeah, you only need to play 6 or 7 different characters.
well, I was almost tempted because we have so many NPCs. You guys might each take an NPC and play the NPC.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Okay.
an option.
honestly, if that makes it easier, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because in that way you guys can just focus on playing the NPCs at that point. I just need to. I think what I might have you guys do is pick out an NPC and make a character sheet for them, and then just that way, when we do stuff like do initiative and stuff like that, I can just roll all the characters in there with whatever NPCs that I need. or
Okay.
and just kind of do it that way. So, like I said, I think we have a 5 for 5 in terms of allies. So yeah.
Yeah, the two siblings, the master and apprentice vampire hunter, and then the old were raven.
Yep.
Unless the were raven is gonna bring his buddies, then yeah, that's 5.
Yeah, it'd just be him, sadly.
Then yeah, that works out perfect.
All right. Any other points of business before? So that way next week, what we'll do is that we'll put you guys in front of Castle Ravenloft and we'll start the assault on it. No?
Yep,
I
sounds
think that
good.
was it.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Okay. Well, I'll give you guys. We'll spend the week and I'll just send you guys the information for what each one is. I think what we'll do is that we'll just take for everyone who has base stats in the the module. We'll just do that, and then you guys can kind of fluff them up as you need to be, and then I'll make some custom character tokens for each one, and then we'll stack up our party of 10 for Ravenloft, and I'll just kind of make all the encounters on an encounter table, and we'll kind of go from there. Since now the castle's on high alert, you'll probably run to an encounter probably 1 out of 4 times in each room that you enter. So
I can get so many daylight spells now, guys.
yeah,
Cool, because we'll need it.
Yeah, I have some
Mm-hmm.
extra help too. So
Well, I've got Holy Weapon, which I can cast on someone, which gives
Oh boy.
2d8 radiant damage
Oh boy.
until the spell ends. I've got Dawn, which is another 5th level spell, which shines. The light of dawn shines down on a location you specify within range until the spell ends. A 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright light glimmers there. It's sunlight.
You also have the ability to cast sunlight, well, daylight from one of the icons that counts as sunlight. Plus, my sword does sunlight. There is
Yeah.
going to be a whole lot of sunlight just going around that fucking place.
right. All right.
Good God.
So we're all back next week then, pending any last minute surprises, I believe, right? 29th.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
this is
Alright.
correct.
All right, guys. Well, sorry for the short stream. We had to just work through some stuff tonight, and then depending on the route that the party takes and combat and all that other fun stuff, we're gonna be wrapping up this module hopefully within the next month, maybe a month and a half, depending on what route we get. So, you guys all have a good night, and we'll see you hopefully back next week.